Welcome back to Blue Jay Journal TV.
Let's kick off the show with a few important announcements.
Seniors, lock away your memories in WHS Class of 2021 Time Capsule. Secure your spot through Lumen for $5 to $20 determined by the size of your item. Part of the proceeds will go to the Franklin County Foster Care Closet. Turn in your items to Mrs. Perryman in room 1324 starting April 26th through May 25th.
WHS has daily announcements through the Remind app. There are several ways you can join the school's Remind group.
Look for flyers around the school for more information on how to do this. If you have any questions on how to join, reach out to one of your teachers or administrators for help. Seniors, Project Graduation is holding an after-parade party for the class of 2021.
Look for flyers around school and use the QR code to sign up by May 14th.
Congratulations to the Washington High School Scholar Bowl team for taking first place in district competition. We are proud of your accomplishments.
The Cocoa Cafe is having a bagel sale, 2 for $1.25 or 1 for 65 cents.
Please remember to return all overdue library books and materials. Student Council will have their end of the year banquet on Tuesday, May 18th at 7:40 a.m. in the Nix cafeteria.
Here are some recent artworks by Art Appreciation 2 students. The nurse's office would like to remind us all that COVID is still a problem.
Masks need to cover both your nose and your mouth to be effective.
Proper hand washing and sanitizing is a must.
Whenever it is possible, try to social distance.
Just because you are tired dealing with COVID does not mean it's over.
These simple steps can help us all. Please stay healthy, Blue Jays.
Our staff has been working on some submissions for a national contest over the First Amendment.
We hope you enjoy some of our finished products featured on the show, starting with this one.
I wonder what my life would be like without the First Amendment. Don't let your rights slip away. You have the freedom of speech, assembly, petition, religion, and press, all thanks to the First Amendment.
Local businesses are what makes small towns special.
Randy Jenkins is going to introduce us to one of these businesses.
Well, in 1963, Charlie Rothschild bought the A&W hamburger stand. We just had a walk-up window and a couple tables. Whenever he switched over to Rothschild's, it went to more of like a family meal stuff.
From its humble start, Rothschild's restaurant has worked to create a family-like atmosphere for the customers and employees.
The first tradition that I see more than anything is family. We've got the boss's kids. I mean, we have Bootsy, who has been working here forever, who has been making the cream puffs and the carrot cakes. That's what keeps it traditional.
Many of them have been here for probably 30, 40 years, and if we change anything, the community knows it, immediately.
One change that they faced was the pandemic. Like many businesses during the spring of 2020, Rothschild's faced some difficult choices.
And whenever it hit us, it was hard to believe it happened here. So I went home and thought, I'm going to have to lay everyone off. I didn't know what I was going to do.
But when all seemed lost, that is when the restaurant got creative to keep employees on staff and be helpful to the community.
So we completely turned into a grocery store, and it was bonkers in here for a while. In the midst of the craziness that was going on in the world, you were turning to your family and you were turning to comfort food and comfort things. Doing the 8-piece chicken family meal deals and the toaster raviolis and all those things, I think that allowed everybody to still have that sense of home.
Fast forward to 2021, and that sense of home at Rothschild's is still here and ready to meet the community's needs. Takeout and dine-in are both available. Visit them at 1026 East 5th Street right here in Washington. I am Randy Jenkins reporting.
Body image. Those two words conjure up a lot of thoughts and opinions.
Molly Bauer recently produced a feature story on this important topic.
A recent study shows that 53% of American girls say they are unhappy with their bodies by age 13. Psychologist Lisa Bell sees this all too often in her practice.
If we base our happiness on how we look, we're more likely to feel like a failure and we're more likely to feel unhappy. And we need to really focus more on how we feel about ourselves and less about size.
One of the reasons teens focus so much on their physical looks is social media.
Social media is definitely impacting your generation. There's a lot of filters out there. There's a lot of very perfect looking people presenting themselves like that this is the end all be all.
This leads to some unhealthy comparisons.
We're constantly comparing ourselves, or we're being compared to other people. So if we're not doing it, society is doing it, and we're all doing it to each other, and there's just this huge judgment.
Don't compare yourselves to other people. Just be the best you that you can be.
It is critical that teens learn to appreciate the skin they are in, as well as take care of their bodies.
I encourage a lot of the young women in my class to focus on having, strong bodies, healthy bodies. Think about just being more in shape, feeling better about yourself.
It's also important to move our bodies and enjoy our bodies, not because we have to, but because it makes us feel good.
Yet, with all this body talk, let's remember the reality is we tend to look beyond physical traits when choosing our friends.
We would never pick a friend based on how they look. We pick them on those other things. The attributes such as being kind and honest and a good friend and generous and caring.
With that said, Lisa Bell has one important parting thought.
Your weight and your size are not the complete definition of who you are.
I am Molly Bauer reporting.
Not everyone is lucky enough to have personal freedoms, but thankfully, as Americans, we are. We have the freedom of press, freedom of assembly, freedom of petition, freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Remember your 5 freedoms as an American: religion, assembly, petition, press, and speech.
We have some great news. Mark the cat has been adopted. Now it's time for our newest featured pet from the Franklin County Humane Society, Piper.
It's time to meet Piper. She's been in the care of the Franklin County Humane Society for 1 year.
She has transformed from a shy, untrusting, skinny girl to a loyal, loving pet for someone who will take the time to earn her trust.
Piper loves walks, car rides, chicken nuggets, and snuggling with shelter staff.
Blue Jays, can you help us find a home for Piper?
Call the Franklin County Humane Society at 636-583-4300 or visit their website at fchsmo.org for more information.
Do not forget that when your teacher shows your class Blue Jay Journal TV, you can tweet us at Blue Jay Journal or email our advisor for a chance to win.
All you have to do is include your teacher's name, class hour, and how many students are in your class. Mrs. Scholes wins again. She showed her 6th hour Blue Jay Journal TV and they contacted us for a chance to win a prize pack.
We want to thank you for watching our show.
Until next time, visit us at www.bluejayjournal.com for our Humans of WHS, blogs, and much more. Have a great day!